Yo, kid, you want a fire giant? I got these fire giants. That's right. It's Miniature Monday. Do you know where your miniatures are? And today we got the big, bad daddy of them all. We got a goddamn frost giant up in here. $15 for a frost giant. I never thought I'd live to see the day. It's holy crap. This, yeah, this is a girthy miniature for $15. It's heavy, you know. It's gonna be fun stuff. So this is from the latest wave. They're calling them waves of the Nolzur's Marvelous Miniature line, or Whiz Kids Unpainted, um, Frost Giant. So they come up these larger miniatures. They're $15 as opposed to the standard $5 for them, and they are just deal after deal with these things as far as getting your money's worth. Uh, we are literally in the golden age of gaming right now, with easily and cheap, accessible miniatures, gaming aids. You know, just it's a good time to be a gamer. I really can't stress that enough. The only gripe I have about WizKids is they are shady as shit when it comes to promoting their new line. Like, you never really know what they have coming out until it comes out. I'll go on their list and try it on their own website to try to see what they have, and it's just everything they have is buried. They don't have a date when anything comes out, and it's just, you know, you gotta harass your local game store to know when sometimes these things are coming out. But that being said, I purchased this at Guardian Games in Portland, Oregon. Um, I got there a few days after they released. There wasn't anything on the shelf, and the manager there was extraordinarily nice. Said he might have a back stock somewhere. Got on a ladder, got a bunch of stuff down. I'm there with a basket and everything he's pulling out of that box. I'm like, yeah, put it in. Yeah, put it in. So $200 later, I'm walking out of there with like three ghetto grocery bags full of miniatures. So fun stuff. It didn't help me that some of those dragons came out too. So anyway, enough about me. On to the Frost Giants. So this is a multi-piece model. You see some of the WizKids stuff could come in more than one piece. Sometimes when it comes to, like, we saw it before in the Silver Dragon. We saw it in the T-Rex that came out in this wave as well. So, and there's not really much to these as far as gluing them together. So, got a little bit of warping here. That's going to be hot water trick. You get some water, boil it, get it off the boil, put the axe in there, or your affected miniature part, sword usually, staff usually, and then get it out, position it, and then you dip it in cold water, and that's supposed to like reset it. So so there's that. But looks like it's just the way it was crammed in the packaging. So we have this. Now, I like this a lot. I not sure about this axe pose. I think that was just to try to get it to fit into the packaging. I very well may cut the axe. Oh, you know what? Look at this. You can tell by the sprue line here that twisted. So really, we're looking at something like that. So if that was the natural like state of it when it was casted, I might be able to get that direction back again when I put the hot water in there. So okay, never mind. I'm gonna not ridicule the axe pointing at him. If he trips, he's a goner. So we got a giant mold line right here. Uh, got one right there. That should clean up nicely. Yeah, got a rough mark up here. That should shave off nicely. All in all, it's a good miniature. I really can't wait to paint it. It's probably gonna take like 3 pots of paint just to base coat the goddamn thing. So let's look at scale. Okay, each of these here is 1 inch by 1 inch. So which we in the gaming world kind of accept as 5 feet squares for D&D. So it's pretty much almost like a 3 inch by 3 inch base. I'm gonna probably put it on a square base just because that's the type of guy I am. I'm old school. I'm not a big fan of round bases, but that's me, not you. You can put it on this; it'll be just fine for you. And let's see how tall this guy is. I apologize for all of my friends in European countries and well, any country other than the United States that uses the metric system. This is how pompous we are. We're like, fuck you, rest of the world. We're not using the metric system. And it's just kind of, I don't know, it's pretty dumb. Anyway, so the axe goes up to about 6.5 inches. The helmet, the head stops at right around 5 inches. It's a pretty tall miniature. It's taller than the T Rex. The T Rex I opened not too long ago, yeah, it's shorter. So there's that. Okay. So, in comparison to miniatures, it is truly a giant. It's not really anything to scoff at. It's not one of those lame giants you see that are about that tall. And no, this is intimidating in size. If you plop this down on the table in the middle of a D&D game after you roll a random encounter, somebody there will crap themselves. It's the turd that will be in their pants will be massive, as massive as this. That's the sound it'll make. Anyway, so it's it's good. It's intimidating. Once it'll paint up nicely. It'll be a top shelf miniature that you can get down and really put some dread into your players if you're running a game. I never really intend on killing the players when I run a game of D&D. Usually they kind of take care of that for me. However, I do want them to look at their character sheet at least once a game and just think to themselves, am I going to lose this character? Is this going to be the last time I will play this character? And that's really what puts the thrill in the game into it is they got to have some sort of threat of some sort of loss. If they just keep winning every game, then it's not a game anymore because, you know, it's I don't know, it's game theory, okay? If the whole idea of a game is it's possible to win and it's possible to lose. So, and with D&D, it's always a risk versus reward system. So, with that, yeah, I do kill players in my games. I don't fudge rolls to keep them alive. And every once in a while, I'll put one of these on the table. Do I want them to die? No, but I want to give them a challenging game and I want to give them excitement. And I hope that does that. Anyway, I would like to express my appreciation in having you watch this video. It's a bit of a long one, but I do appreciate it. And if you like this video, hit the thumbs up. If you don't like it, hit the thumbs down. I'm fine with that too. My ego isn't that precious. And then, if you want to see me open up more miniatures like this to know what one's like before you try buying it on eBay or spend your money at the store, if you can't see how everything goes together in the packaging, just hit subscribe and you can go ahead and see every time I open up something like this. Oh, and if you guys have any sort of like ideas of stuff for me to open, put that in the comments below because you know what? I'll get the stuff. So, thank you again and take care of yourself.